Post-emerge grass control in wheat is kind of difficult because we're talking about a grass crop and trying to control grass in it. So the timing is really critical because we want to get that grass under control as quickly as possible because it hurts yield, and also because, let's face it, a lot of these post-emerge grass killers in wheat, they're just not the best, especially if you ever tank mix a broadleaf killer with them. That hurts performance even more. So get out as early as possible.
Hey, the other reason to be early is that grass can start to tiller out, and then it gets to be very difficult to control. If you can catch it early season, yes, that's going to be the best for yield, but it's also going to be the best for you getting good control.
All right, and we're talking about burn down of existing grass there. You really only have two choices. It's ALS or it's ACCAs. Now, certainly there are products within those categories, but the trouble is we're seeing some resistance with different grasses around the country to either the ALS or the ACCAs families. That's why we encourage you to use a pre-emerge herbicide, use Zidua, use something that's a different mode of action entirely, and start with a clean field as much as possible.
All right, we're also seeing different products getting introduced in the market, different timings with pre-emerge and so forth. We've got things like D7 now, where we've got a bacteria that actually secretes a substance that cheatgrass doesn't like to grow in. Now, it doesn't completely control cheatgrass, but it gives you awfully good suppression. And if we start off with one of those pre's, or we start off with something like D7 where we've got cheatgrass, now all of a sudden we have less pressure out there to control with our post-emerge. So if you're starting to use a pre, or if there's guys in your area using pre's, we've seen good yield gains using those pre's, and it sets us up where we don't have so much grass to control post.
All right, if you have cheatgrass on your farm, fall was the best time to control it. If you've got it now in spring wheat, Gold Sky'd be your best option. Otherwise, in winter wheat, we would probably say use PowerFlex. And the reason why is, yes, Outrider might be a little bit better, but you've got so much more residual there. So rotational restrictions get to be the concerns.
When we look at things like foxtail and wild oats, Axial has long been a go-to product for us. That's an ACCAs. However, Everest 2.0 is a nice product as well. That's an ALS. So take a look at what you've been doing on your farm. Hey, if I've been using ACCAs every single year, maybe it'd be a good time to switch and use an ALS like an Everest 2.0.
One last thing I guess I would mention is the weather conditions need to be right. So if you're out there and it's really cold, last night was 40 degrees and today is only going to be 55, that's not the best time to try to control that grass. These products already work slowly. They're already struggling to kill that grass, and you want to have the best bang for your buck. So just wait until that weather warms up a little bit.
Of course, we can always get into the debate, how much grass pressure really justifies the treatment? Is it just a little bit of grass here and there actually worth controlling?
Well, I just think you've got to stop grass all the time. Even a little bit of grass can hurt your yield. If you've got lots of grass, spray the grass product all by itself. If you only have a little bit of grass, you can certainly tank mix the grass herbicide with your broadleaf herbicide, but get your grass under control. It's really going to help you if you want top yields.
And if you let it go to seed, you're going to be fighting it for the next decade.
Right.
So you have to stop it. Even if there's just a little bit out there, get it under control. One other thing you want to get under control is our Weed of the Week. We'll show you how to stop it coming up next.